This might not look like much, but it could be just the thing that you've been waiting for and you didn't even know it. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some new and updated mods to take a look at for Farming Simulator 22. In total today we have 21 mods. For all platforms we have 10 new and 8 updates, and PC and Mac players have 1 new and 2 updates. We're going to load up each mod in the store and take a look at the customization and check out the placeables in the game. We're also going to take a look at all of the slot counts from all mods, so Xbox and PlayStation players know exactly what to expect, and end with the mods that got updates today and look at the changelogs. I do make mod review videos every time mods are released on the in-game mod hub, usually Monday through Friday, so get subscribed if you're new, that way you never miss any. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, we have the Krone BiG X Series. This can be found in Forge Harvesters. It's got 687 horsepower, at least start with, 1,000 liters of fuel, 24 mile per hour max speed, so it's quick. Also, it will hold 20 liters of silage additive, weighs 16.1 tons, and it is 25 slots on consoles. Ain't nothing small about this thing. Attachers, we have standard. We've also got the ball head coupling. If you guys want to run normal trailers, I highly advise do that. That's nice. It's already there. You don't need a second mod. Wheel brands include Trelleborg. We also have Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Rodstein, and Lizard. Yeah, we got chunky boy tracks on here, which is nice. We do also have some twin wheel options throughout. So if you guys have been looking for, like, I don't know, the perfect Forge Harvester, this might be it. Kind of feels like it's it. We've got wheel weights of 800 and 1600 as well as 2400 kilograms, 32 all the way through there, and it does weigh a lot. Now, horn, we have without the air horn or with the air horn. Windows, we have default, 25, 30, and different percentages through there. It's kind of nice. It's not overdone. Very tasteful there. Diesel capacity 1,000 liters, 1,500. So you've got an extended diesel capacity if you need it. Engine setups 687, 775, 898, 1,156 horsepower, and back down again. Holy cow. Pipe on here, we have a standard. You've got the extension. 2 extensions, as a matter of fact, 150 and 230, and then of course you've got your license plate. This is one heck of a mod. You guys definitely need to check it out. One thing just to know, it only comes with the Forge Harvester, no headers, but all those could be found base game. Next up, we've got a modified Landini 7 Series, the short wheel base. Now we talked about this in Farm Some News, and guess what? It's here. We got 165 horsepower on here. It can be found in medium tractors. You got that Robo 6 transmission, very cool transmission. 320 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour max speed, 7.5 ton overall weight, and it is 17 slots on consoles. Not too bad. Wheel brands include Trelleborg. We also have our Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Rodstein, Nokian, and back in again. We do have special ones like narrow tires, twins, rear twins, wide tires with weights. These are probably my favorites, so I'm just going to leave those on there. They look good. Warning signs, no and yes. Those are the European warning signs. If you don't want that, don't put them on there. Front attacher, we have a quickie and a Hauer front loader options. Engine setup, so we've got 165 horsepower with the Robo 6. We've got 175 horsepower with a V-shift, and back between those two right there. So you can pick which transmission you like and hey, maybe get a little horsepower bump in the process. Main colors, pretty standard here. We've got normal Landini blue and we got that metallic blue. And the rim colors, we have standard gray and black. Pretty classy. Gotta be honest, I do love this tractor. Here's a fun mod for you, the Ponzi 3-point Woodharvester. This is awesome because it hooks up via 3-point and it goes just on the back of your tractor, or maybe you want to put it on the front of your tractor if you've got enough room. We've also got support legs on here as well, so you don't have to worry too much about that. It weighs 2.6 tons. It does require 190 horsepower, and it is 9 slots on console. So I would recommend maybe kind of a beefy medium tractor and up. You should be able to use this just fine. There's no customization, so nothing to worry about, which sees what you get, but it's a full-fledged harvester for your tractor. That makes things nice. Oh, it's only 70 grand too. That ain't bad. How's about some time for a windrower? We have the SIP Star 430 12T. This bad boy right here is from BGamer003. They kill it with some really nice mods, so you know this is not going to be any different. It weighs 1.3 tons by itself. Of course, can be found in windrowers. 45 horsepower required for here, 4.3 meter working width at 13 miles per hour, and it is going to take up 6 slots on console. So it's really not that big, but it might be the perfect starting piece of equipment for you. Configurations include an old design, and then we have a new design. I like the differences between those. Man, those look good. And then design itself, so we have support and support wheels. So if you guys want to run some extra support wheels on the front, man, this looks really good. Next up, we have the Lacotec Lh II. Now, we got 2 versions of this. We have the 2 and we have the 2 manual pipe. This is based off of the base game version of this that we have, but it's got some modifications to it. So the base game, it's just green and there's no customization. This, well, we got a little bit of playroom. 2.9 ton weight overall. It's going to be 6 slots for you guys. Additional extinguisher, you can throw that on the side if you want to. A little design. Silage additive tank, you could throw that on there if you would like to. That adds 20 liters of silage additive, and main colors. So we have black, we have a bluish gray custom color there, red, blue, we have green. This does match the green that is base, so that is nice. But I mean, you can do any color you want. You running cloth stuff? Go with cloth. You'll be fine. Very, very cool. Then we have the manual control right here. So this is set up the exact same way. From what I can gather on the website, the manual version, you have to control everything about it, and it also uses the front loader assignments. So make sure you don't have a front loader installed when you're using this. However, if you're using the automatic version, boop, this one right here, you should be good to go. Making our way into placeable mods, we have the Dairy Sheep Pack. Now, this comes with a small, medium, and large areas for your sheep to be in, so you've got those if you want them. We also have a cheese factory at the end and a point of sale. The sheep's milk is actually a different product. However, it kind of works similar to the milk in the game. So again, you've got 3 different places for your cattle. So you've got one that holds 30 head of cattle. This is going to be 2 slots on consoles. You got one that holds 60. This is 9 slots. And then you've got a larger version, 120. This is only 10 slots, so not that bad. Then you've got your sheep cheese factory, which you will need to input sheep's cheese for. And as far as I know, this is the only place that you can do anything with it. So heads up there, it is 17 slots. And then lastly, we have the dairy center where you can sell regular cheese, regular milk, or sheep's milk and sheep's milk cheese. This is going to be 12 slots for you. Once you've got everything settled, you're going to want this as well, because this is the only tanker that will transport sheep's milk. So just a heads up there. It also says sheep's cheese at the top, but it does not. That's just the logo for the mod itself. So 10,000 liters of it, 1.3 tons. You got the Trelleborg 404s on there. You can do BKT Rodstein on there if you would like. And then we have every single mod rim color there is, hey, including David's copper, which does not look good on here, just to be fair. As for the sheep cheese production, you've got 1,440 cycles per month at $240 per month, 3 liters of sheep milk in, and you get 2 liters of sheep cheese out. Next, we have the Multifruit Silo Br. I think it's Brazil, but it says Br, so we're going with it. It's a medium-sized silo, no it's not, where you can store all crops available on the map, including fertilizers, lime, and other products. Not sure what those other products are, but it does have a capacity of 1.3 million liters, so something like this thing may hold maybe 1.3 times what the Earth could hold. This thing is absolutely massive. It costs 230 grand, $120 just to have it per day. Slot count isn't that bad though, 15 slots. It is very nice. It looks very good, very, very cool. Plenty of storage, plenty of places. It's done extremely well. I just think maybe it could hold a little bit more. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, I showed you this, and I said that this is probably a mod that you didn't know you needed, but now it's here. Well, what is it? Well, it might be better to explain it rather than showing it, because showing it, at least on my test map, may be a little bit difficult. So here you go. The additional pallet storage from GH66 Mods. They say, do you like using productions but often find lack enough internal storage space for completed projects? Well, then this mod is what you need. This is a placeable that acts as a production, and it's also in silo extensions, which is neat, and it's placed over the pallet spawn of your production. When a pallet is spawned by your production, then it is ingested into the 250,000 liter storage of the additional pallet storage. Should the input side of the additional pallet storage not quite cover the spawn area of your pallets, you need to ensure that you at least cover the area where the first pallet spawns. They are available in Silo Extensions section of the construction menu and have specific support for each of the 11 base game production types. So let's check it out in the store. Go into buildings, go to Silo Extensions, and you're gonna find them right here. They all look exactly the same. So you've got stuff for bread and cakes, you got stuff for furniture, for cereal, cheese, butter, and chocolate. You got stuff for flour and grape juice and raisins and all three types of your oils and wooden planks and fabrics and sugar and clothing. Oh my. You got stuff for all of them right there, which is pretty sweet. And then when we load up into the game, well, I've put down 2 of them so you can see right here, 250,000 liters in, 250,000 liters out. They've also got it here, you can see 999 in and 1,000 out. They say that this is because every once in a while you'll lose 1 liter. And with this, you're putting a full pallet in. If you lose 1 liter, you've lost that pallet until you can get an extra liter back in. So what they decided to do was make it to where every 999 makes 1,000. So they have completely gotten rid of any issue that could happen. It's 480 cycles per month at $0 per cycle. That's what I'm talking about right there. So it's totally free to use. Check it out. This is pretty cool. Your next to last new mod for all platforms day is the Gravelhall. This is a new haul for vehicles, machines, pallets, bales, kind of whatever you want to put in here. Even pictures of K-Bot on the wall if you really feel like it. That's on you though. 80,000 bucks, $40 a day, 20M by 12M, 2 doors. There you go. They say 2-door to open lighting. 2-door to open? That's a 3. I'm real confused about what's going on right now. Anyway, regardless, it is a very good looking shed. It's only 7 slots on console, so not bad at all. Very cool. And your last new mod for all platforms is this silo, and this one, and that one, and that one, and all these things sitting here on the ground that have some pretty pictures on them. Do like that. This is the silo storage and distribution. So these are for storing and distributing crops, liquids, products, more. All you gotta do is take everything to your silo, and then it'll just whoosh, send it out where you want to. You got tiny silo. This will hold 100,000 liters, they say, for each product. So that's kind of interesting. We'll take a look at that here. So we're at tiny silo. Yeah, no, they're absolutely right. 100,000 liters for everything. 100,000 in, 100,000 out, and you can change up to where it'll either spawn or sell or distribute. So these are silos that are production chains. I believe Omatana or Missy B, something like that, did something similar to this, but it's been a few months ago. Here, these are just a little bit different. They can also spawn pallets if you really want them to. Now, I don't actually know how to make that happen, so we're gonna turn on my help window and see what kind of help I can get from here. Actually, if we go in here, so it's all set to spawn, but it's not. Let's see, open tiny, nope. Well, DjGoHam can't figure it out. I'm not sure what button it's for. They do say that if you use these, they're not convenient as far as the products go, as you will lose 30% profit on everything. So heads up there. Also, there is same thing right here for honey, for eggs, and for wool. If you guys want to send those off and have those automatically spawn somewhere for you as well. All you got to do is place these in an area where the eggs, honey, or wool would normally spawn, and it'll send it wherever you want it to go. These can be found in a multitude of different places, but first up at silos, the tiny one, 6 slots. We've got the small one, which is 8 slots, and then we have the medium, which is 10, and then finally the large, which is going to be 12. If we go into animals, for example, we can go in here to sheep. We have the wool distributor. This is going to be 1 slot. Chickens, your eggs, same thing. And then bees all the way down here at the very end down there. So check these out if this is something you're interested in. But remember, you're going to lose 30% of your profit from everything. Making our way into mod updates for all platforms. The very first one is the Lost Corner. This is version 1.1. They fixed the flying objects. They fixed the cows' milk production available everywhere. And the BGA now allows you to sell the bells without owning the land. They do have some important information that you may need to know. A new backup may be required, so that means a new game save. And they say this is the first map that they have made and I hope we enjoy playing it. Your next mod update for all platforms is another map. This is Brombach version 1.3. They've added precision farming DLC compatibility. They do say that a new save game is only required if you would like to play with precision farming DLC. So if you want to use the precision farming, you may need a new game save on this map. What, you thought those were the only map updates to date? Nah, we got another one. The North Beach version 1.2. They've added precision farming compatibility and easy roundabout has been improved. A new game save is required. Not a map, but a really cool tractor. The Lizard T25 version 1.1 update. 2 new cabins have been added. We've got new tires on here, new mud flaps, new dirty window texture. They fixed the hub paint and they fixed the reverse lever. The integrated ExactRate tanks from Sid Modding got an update to version 1.001. Refueling, repair. And the same update for his Demco SideQuest tanks as well to version 1.001. Refueling, repair. Next to last mod update for all platforms today is the small heating plant version 1.0.1. They've added an info trigger and they've added trigger markers for production management. And your last mod update for all platforms today is the old small weighing station version 1.002. General model has been fixed. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players, we only have one of them. It is called Hide Owned Productions. Check this out. So this hides your farm production units from the price table. You can turn this on and off in the general settings menu. As you can see from the screenshots, it allows you to actually take areas that you own. For example, the old mill here. Well, we own that. And if you enable it, it takes that away because, as you know, if you own one of the productions, it ain't going to get you any money for it. It just takes it. So I think that's pretty cool. I think this is a great mod. All right, let's end out the day with some mod updates for PC and Mac players. First one is Combine XPerience version 1.002. They fixed a conflict with the real speed limit mod. And your last mod today, an update to the sell price trigger version 1.2.1.3. Great demand icon has been fixed. The sell point and storage level on selected goods in RU translation. Well guys, that is it for today's mod video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new and join the GoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Speaking of, I've already released Farm Sim News, so make sure you guys take a look at that. Maze Plush, JHHD Modding's Big Bud, and there's a hay squeezer. Check it out. It's a pretty cool video. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.